Okay, so how do we meet? Okay,
At school.
The way it started is that I saw her 2012, the end of the year. It was the last few months of the semester. I noticed her at the Muslim Students Association at Concordia University. That's the university we both attended. I was doing my mechanical engineering degree and she was doing her biology degree. So during those last 3 months, I had already begun my weight loss journey and I had maybe dropped like 30 or 40 pounds by then. And I had noticed her and I thought, wow, she's like this is probably the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. So obviously that's something that I found very so I saw her like once or twice before I actually went like, you know what, I have to ask her. I have to find out if she's single, if she's looking to mingle. I have to ask her if she's single, maybe she's interested in marriage. The way in which I approached her was I didn't go to her through the typical means of, hey, what's up, who are you, I'm this, I'm that, I'm interested, what's up, you down. I went through a friend called Ibrahim, and I had told Ibrahim, I'm like, look, there's a sister, there's a girl in the MSA, and I'm interested. Can you talk to your wife and see if maybe she would also be interested in meeting? His wife was like, okay, I'll talk to her. That's when Nabila, Ibrahim's wife, contacted Tuan. And then what happened then?
Well, she told me that somebody was interested in getting married, but she didn't tell me who it was. They were just protecting his identity.
Yeah,
finding out if I wanted to even get married in the first place, which I did. Well, I didn't I wasn't like, oh, I want to get married. But when she told me that, I was like, sure, let's look into this. Why not? But I told her to tell the guy that things were not really settled with my family yet, with my conversion. It was still very messy, and see if he still wants to go through with it.
And I was like, you know what, I don't really care. That's when they're like, okay, cool, so she's down, we'll tell her who you are, and then we'll set something up. That's when her friend told her, you know what, it's this guy. And then what was your reaction?
Oh my god, I was freaking out when I heard it was him, because he looked so serious at school. He was like, you know his face. I was scared to meet you. I was scared I was like, how the hell is this meeting gonna go? Am I just gonna talk and he's just gonna be like, I want to marry you?
You want to marry me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I am from Palestine.
Anyways, I was at Tim Hortons waiting for him to arrive with Nabila, and then when he arrived 45 minutes later,
I walked in, and just a little backstory, but I didn't just walk in with like normal clothes that I just picked out from my closet. I was meeting the girl of my dreams, and honestly that's exactly what I believed it was when I first approached when I first thought about marrying her. I'm like, you know what, this is the girl of my dreams and I want to marry her. So I didn't just, you know, when you're meeting somebody like that, you have to dress up really, really well. And I had gone with one of my good friends, Altiyab, to buy some fresh clothes. I had bought myself a nice new polo. I had some nice corduroys. I bought myself a nice fitted, I bought myself like a nice fitted rain jacket. I was just looking fresh. I had a nice new haircut.
Is that the first time you bought the rain jacket?
Yeah, I think so. So I had a good haircut that I had gotten recently. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm ready as I'll ever be. Let's just do it. And then I go to pick up Ibrahim, because they were our double dates. You know, we didn't want to meet up one-on-one. That's not how it works. We wanted to do it the legit way, which is let's do a double date and let's talk while they sit a few tables over. So we met up, and
you walk in the door,
and then the first thing I say is, this is awkward. And it wasn't awkward when I said that. I mean, everybody started laughing a bit, and just from there, the mood kind of eased. And when I saw that her mood was easy and she was chill, then everything just flowed nicely.
And he wasn't what I expected at all. Like, that was the best day of my life at that point. But then the next time I met him was the next best day of my life, and so on. So today's the best day of my life so far.
So that's how we met.